this shit? This episode of Triple CHS is brought to you by DraftKings.com. What's up, fight fans? I'm the unreleased Habib Tales of Terror episode of Mixed Martial Arts, Tommy Toehold. And it's the biggest news of last week. Demetrius Johnson has been traded to one championship for exiled welterweight Ben Askren, who now has a chance to fight in the UFC, so everybody can see if he's actually as good as he's been telling everyone incessantly for what feels like decades. These guys are in big trouble, Tommy. You're right. I've been talking the game for years now, and it's finally time for me to put my funky money where my takedowns are, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I've got a list right now. It's not in any particular order of these guys I'm gonna destroy, but believe me, everyone on here is getting funked up. It's certainly not definitive either. There are plenty more not listed or included in everyone. GSP, you're worried about fighting Tyron because he hits so hard? I promise you, I can't punch anywhere near as hard as Tyron. It's a pretty safe fight. You should probably take it so I can finally show everyone that I'm the best welterweight of all time. Habib, you nearly die every time you fight at 155. Let's make a 165-pound division. You get to fight for a second belt. Hey, UFC, then you can strip him and give Conor back the 155-pound belt. Just something to think about. Habib, it'll be big-time history. We'll do it in Russia. I don't care. I just want a chance to prove to everybody that you're the off-brand version of me. You're funky light. You're diet funk. You're funk zero. But I know realistically that the UFC is only going to throw Brock Lesnar and Conor McGregor into title fights immediately. So I'm more than happy to start with Darren Till, who is to me more overrated than Avatar and Titanic combined. Actually, other than his Arnold movies, James Cameron kind of sucks. Yeah, I said it. And Covington, don't even get me started on that guy. I'm gonna let my best buddy beat the crap out of him first, but then I would love a chance to smash his face in for 5 rounds. I promise you it'll be the most boring and humiliating fight in UFC history. It's gonna make a Jon Fitch fight look like Shogun Henderson, but it's gonna feel so good to just own that goofball. If Khabib is funky light, Colby Covington is funky RC Cola. These guys, man, they seriously don't stand a chance. Everybody's in trouble. But will you never fight the champion of the division that you're currently fighting in, Tyron Woodley? Hey, I'm not stupid like all these other guys. Me and Tyron have been friends and training partners since I was 17, dude. I don't care about these belts. They don't mean anything. I'm trying to beat people up that people think I can't beat up. I don't need to fight my best friend for people to see that the UFC's been lucky I've been elsewhere for the last 8 years. Okay, me and Woodley, we're gonna tag team this division. Nobody's safe. And if they make a 165, I'll probably go down to that and win that belt. You know that scene in the Odyssey when Odysseus comes home finally after being gone for like a decade, and he gets home and all these suitors are there, and he kills all of them? Odysseus is home, baby, and everyone better get the hell out of here before I get a hold of him. Alright, best of luck to you, funky one! Let's talk with the other half of this trade. DJ, you are arguably the greatest fighter of all time. Does it bother you that the UFC traded you to one championship? I don't give a fuck. Did you see how much they're paying Eddie Alvarez? Yeah, so I can stay in the UFC where nobody appreciates me and get stuck fighting on pay-per-views for no points that sell 100,000 buys, or I can go to Singapore where I'll be treated like the god of MMA that I am, fighting in massive sold-out arenas getting paid millions of dollars. Gee, let me think about which of those scenarios sounds fucking better. But does it bother you that you won't be fighting the best in the world? I am the best in the world, Tommy. Flat out, doesn't matter who I'm fighting. What do I have to prove anymore? For 11 fights, I held off an entire division. The UFC will probably get rid of flyweight soon anyway, so really I just saved all the flyweights' careers, because now they're gonna come here and get their ass beat by me again for some cash. You're welcome, flyweights. Mighty Squad, I'm streaming Red Dead 2 all night trying to find my fucking hat that I dropped in a bar fight back in Valentine. Mighty Gaming on Twitch, come check me out. Smash that like button and that subscribe button and then just slam your hands into your keyboard for like an hour. Mighty Gaming at Mighty Mouse on Twitter. Yeah, I got that name now. What's up? Making millions of dollars, motherfuckers. See you tomorrow, fight fans!